DeGeneres.
Emotional. It was the first time it really. Well, I told my staff and my crew, and that was emotional. I'm glad that before it leaked, I got to tell my staff and my crew, because I probably don't even know how I'm going to feel on that last day.
Ellen DeGeneres has long been one of the most recognizable figures on television in the U.S. She started as an actor on her sitcom Ellen, but quickly became a rising star. Well, now that Ellen has become useless for the entertainment industry, they are refusing to clean up after her mistakes. Finally, people are starting to realize she wasn't much of an icon to begin with. Let's delve into the intricacies of her life after she lost the favor of higher-ups. Ellen DeGeneres has become a legend in her own right since she hit the spotlight in the late 70s. The former talk show host started out as a stand-up comedian in her native Louisiana after leaving the University of New Orleans just one semester into her studies as a communications major. Previously, while addressing the virtual audience of her talk show host, DeGeneres confirmed that the next season of the talk show would be the final one and that the show will finish in the spring of 2022.
I walked out here 19 years ago and I said that this is the start of a relationship. And today is not the end of a relationship. It's more of a little break.
After her final episode, she said in her final statement, "The past 18 years has changed my life. I am forever grateful for all of you for watching, laughing, dancing, and sometimes crying. This show has been the greatest experience of my life, and I owe it all to you. So, thank you. I want you to know that I have thought a lot about this decision. 2 years ago, I signed a deal for 3 more years, and I always knew that the 19th season would be my last." Now, we all know that the end of the show was not unprecedented. For years, Ellen has been plagued by rumors regarding her behavior with her crew and people in general. It's common knowledge that people in high positions have supported Ellen from behind, but apparently their patience has run thin after the infamous Buzzfeed article.
After multiple allegations that it was a toxic place to work, 3 top producers have now, quote, parted ways. But the horror stories keep coming.
A Buzzfeed report published in July highlighted numerous accounts from various sources who alleged experiencing harassment, racism, and bullying while working on the Ellen DeGeneres Show, characterizing it as a toxic work environment. According to the report, a former Black employee stated that they faced microaggressions and disrespectful comments, while other employees claimed they were terminated for taking sick leave, including for significant mental health issues and attending family funerals. Additionally, one individual alleged being instructed not to engage in conversation with DeGeneres if they happened to encounter her during production, while the accusations were largely levied against DeGeneres. On top of that, she was criticized in the article for failing to take accountability for the negative climate on set and addressing injustices. A former employee told the outlet, if she wants to have her own show and have her name on the show title, she needs to be more involved to see what's going on. I think the executive producers surround her and tell her, things are going great, everybody's happy, and she just believes that. But it's her responsibility to go beyond that. To make matters worse, it was later revealed in another article that the producers on the panel were also involved in inappropriate workplace activities. According to dozens of men and women who work behind the scenes, the office was regarded as a place where harassment and misconduct by top executive producers ran rampant. One ex-employee said head writer and executive producer Kevin Lehman asked him if he could give him a hand job or perform oral S in a bathroom at a company party in 2013. Another said they separately saw Lehman grab a production assistant's. In May 2017, another former employee also said she saw Lehman grope a production assistant in a car and kiss his neck. Ellen responded to the allegations and asserted that steps will be taken to improve the show's work environment.
Summer, there were allegations of a toxic work environment at our show, and then there was an investigation. I learned that things happened here that never should have happened.
She even sent an email to all the employees working there. As we've grown exponentially, I've not been able to stay on top of everything and relied on others to do their jobs as they knew I'd want them done. Clearly, some didn't. That will now change, and I'm committed to ensuring this does not happen again. Surprisingly, Ellen did make true on her promise, and Warner Brothers conducted an investigation that resulted in the abandonment of 3 executive producers. Variety reported, the Ellen DeGeneres Show has overhauled its senior production team in the wake of accusations of racial insensitivity, SL misconduct, and other problems in the work environment at the long-running daytime talk show. 3 senior producers, executive producers Ed Glavin and Kevin Lehman, and co-executive producer Jonathan Norman, have been ousted from the Warner Bros. Distributed syndicated strip following damning allegations raised in recent reports by Buzzfeed and Variety. Ellen veterans Mary Connolly, Andy Lassner, and Derek Westervelt will remain at the show as executive producers alongside host DeGeneres. While Ellen was busy in cleaning up her own mess, one former producer spilled the beans claiming that Ellen knew about the problems long before they made to the news.
She's known about this for 17 years. She's created this culture. I was there from day one. We were all petrified of her. She was not nice.
You see, Ellen's apology was so fake that media personnel, as characterized it, was PR spin.
Very clear that Ellen wanted this to be perfect. Her and her producers and her writers, they clearly spent a lot of time and put a lot of thought into this. They want to do this.
Not that anybody believes it, but Ellen still went on record to say that her show was not cut short because of the allegations. It almost impacted the show. It was very hurtful to me. I mean, very. But if I was quitting the show because of that, I wouldn't have come back this season. So it's not why I'm stopping. I care tremendously. It broke my heart when I learned that people here had anything other than a fantastic experience, that people were hurt in any way. I check in now as much as I can through Zoom to different departments, and I make sure people know that if there's ever a question or ever anything, they can come to me. And I don't know why that was never considered before. She even tried to clean her public image by saying, "I'm not a scary person. I'm really easy to talk to. So we've all learned from things that we didn't realize, or I didn't realize, were happening. I just want people to trust and know that I am who I appear to be." Moreover, just like the former producers, fans were also not buying into her crap. She was coached by her publicists. She was probably advised to wear white too because it represents purity or innocence and helps her project that further. Classic move. Edit. Check Kobe's press statement with Vanessa after the allegations of him raping someone surfaced. Also, Micah Stauffer and her husband's apology video after they gave up baby Huxley. This is a common tactic used when public figures need to do damage control in order to appear good, reliable, and innocent. It isn't surprising that the alleged illicit society provided her with a new project to keep her name from disappearing. The rumor has it that Ellen has been in the club for years, and we all know that the elitists help their members to get top positions to project their agendas to the public. So it is not surprising that Ellen was just awarded a big project where she will be teaming up with Discovery Channel for Saving the Gorillas, Ellen's next adventure. This collaboration, as stated in a press release, showcased DeGeneres' deep passion and dedication to animal welfare, particularly her admiration for the renowned primatologist Dian Fossey. The project is said to be aimed to highlight DeGeneres' continued commitment to wildlife conservation and her desire to make a positive impact in protecting gorillas and their habitats. The announcement stated, "What begins as Portia de Rossi's simple desire to come up with a nice birthday gift for her wife, Ellen DeGeneres, snowballs into something bigger than anybody could have imagined." The couple find themselves embarking on one of the largest architectural and landscaping projects in the history of Rwanda, only to collide with challenges like volcanoes, earthquakes, and a global pandemic.
It was a lifelong dream of mine, and I went to Rwanda to see the mountain gorillas. And I'm sure you remember last season, Portia gave me an amazing birthday gift, the Ellen DeGeneres Wildlife Fund.
The alleged propaganda machine worked overtime to spin a tale, portraying Ellen as a gorilla lover. Following the script, Ellen, this is what she said about her next adventure. "Every single thing has led me to just have a big enough platform to say, look at work Dian Fossey did. There's nothing that keeps you more present, more in the moment, than sitting with gorillas." For those who are unaware, this documentary is said to be premiered on World Gorilla Day. Apparently, since the launch of the fund, it has made significant strides in conservation efforts for gorillas and the surrounding biodiversity. The campus has welcomed over 40,000 visitors, with approximately half of them hailing from Rwanda and the other half from various countries worldwide. Additionally, they claim that more than 7,500 local school children have had the opportunity to participate in field trips to the campus, enabling them to gain insights into the biodiversity in their own environment and engage in hands-on experiences with nature.
This is happening right now.
No longer speak English to the gorillas. You will say hello to the gorillas.
The the production was thrilled to have Ellen on the documentary. Craig H. Shepard, EVP at 0.0 Productions, said, "We are so thrilled to partner with Ellen, Portia, and their team to bring this amazing gorilla conservation journey to life on screen. Their impact on conservation and the immediate community in Rwanda is an inspiration for all." On top of her wildlife spree, she is only working on a comedy docu-series dubbed About Time for Yourself with Ellen. It has been revealed that this series will be shared on her YouTube channel. In a statement, she said, "You know, lately I've been taking some time just for myself, away from the cameras. And I've been having such a great time, I thought I would share some of what I've been doing with you. And so I yelled, 'Portia, get the camera,' so I thanked Portia for doing this. Great job so far." The People magazine reported, after stepping out of the spotlight of her iconic talk show, Ellen is trying something bold and new, being unemployed. In the wake of the Great Resignation, she's reconnecting with her audience who may also have more time on their hands, and if not, could certainly use some. In this new series shot at her home, Ellen shares her own attempts to try new things and make a little me time in her own very Ellen way.
You know, it's something I'm really proud of, something I'm really emotional about, because I probably don't even know how I'm going to feel.
Aside from her newly found career opportunities, Ellen was also one of 21 recipients honored with the Presidential Medal of Freedom, a prestigious award granted to individuals who have contributed to notable change and progress in the United States. Conspiracy theorists believe that the medal further reinforces the rumor of Ellen being the part of the elitist society.
Ellen DeGeneres.
The president stated, "The Presidential Medal of Freedom is a tribute to the idea that all of us, no matter where we come from, have the opportunity to change this country for the better. From scientists, philanthropists, and public servants to activists, athletes, and artists, these 21 individuals have helped push America forward, inspiring millions of people around the world along the way." He commended Ellen for uplifting people's spirits by saying, "In a career spanning 3 decades, Ellen DeGeneres has lifted our spirits and brought joy to our lives as a stand-up comic, actor, and television star. At a pivotal moment, her courage and candor helped change the hearts and minds of millions of Americans, accelerating our nation's constant drive towards equality and acceptance for all." Recently, DeGeneres and her wife, Portia de Rossi, commemorated their 14th wedding anniversary. DeGeneres took to Instagram to share a heartfelt clip featuring cherished moments from their journey together. Accompanying the post was a caption that included a quote from de Rossi during their wedding, expressing the significance of love and understanding in their relationship. "It's good to be loved. It's profound to be understood." De Rossi further expressed their strong bond and growth as a couple in an interview with People for the Love Issue. She emphasized the priority they place on their relationship, considering each other's needs and fostering a solid foundation. She said, "We've grown together as a couple and we really consider each other and put our relationship first. By doing that, you become a lot more solid. I can't imagine spending time with anyone but her."
Don't lie. Ever.
Yeah, ever.
About anything.
Don't ever lie.
Ever.
No.
Like, gee, does this sweater look good on me? Not really.
Apart from that, many of you might not know that Ellen grew up in a family with an insurance salesman father and a working mother. Her parents divorced when she was a teenager. While DeGeneres initially aspired to become a veterinarian, she abandoned the idea due to her belief that she lacked academic aptitude. Instead, she pursued various jobs such as waiting tables, selling vacuum cleaners, painting houses, and working as a legal secretary. DeGeneres' older brother, Vance, who is an actor, comedian, and former correspondent for The Daily Show, was traditionally considered the family's funny member. However, during a public speaking event, DeGeneres found herself overwhelmed by the audience and resorted to humor as a coping mechanism. This unexpected use of comedy proved to be a success, leading to offers for stand-up comedy performances. Encouraged by her mother's unwavering support, DeGeneres embarked on her stand-up comedy career in 1981. When Ellen was 23 years old, she started her stand-up comedy journey by performing at a local coffee house. In 1986, she received a significant break in her career. Jay Leno, a fellow comedian, provided a tip that caught the attention of The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. The show's booking agent was sent to watch her performance at the Improv in Hollywood. Impressed by her talent, DeGeneres was invited to appear on The Tonight Show, marking a pivotal moment in her career. Notably, during her very first appearance on the show, she achieved a remarkable feat. Johnny Carson, recognizing her comedic prowess, invited her to join him on the iconic couch, a privilege bestowed upon very few comics, and a testament to her exceptional talent and appeal.
That whole fitness thing runs in my family, though, I think. My grandmother started walking 5 miles a day when she was 60. She's 97 today, and we don't know where the she is.
Following her successful debut on The Tonight Show, Ellen gained momentum in her career and started making frequent appearances on various talk shows. She became a sought-after guest, showcasing her comedic talents and engaging personality on popular programs such as The Late Show with David Letterman, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, The Oprah Winfrey Show, later with Greg Kinnear, Larry King Live, and Good Morning America. Her rising prominence led to her being extensively profiled on ABC's Primetime Live, allowing viewers to gain deeper insights into her life and career. Through these appearances, DeGeneres solidified her presence in the entertainment industry.
You bought a little gift and you need to get it wrapped. Well, I came here to tell you about that. We got red ribbon, blue, green, and white. Everybody gonna have a package tonight.
DeGeneres achieved significant success as an actress with her own primetime sitcom called Ellen. Initially titled These Friends of Mine, the show was later renamed in '94 to reflect its focus on DeGeneres as the central character. However, the series faced substantial controversy in April 1997 when DeGeneres' character became the first lead in sitcom history to openly acknowledge her orientation on air. The landmark episode received backlash, with an ABC affiliate in Birmingham, Alabama, refusing to air it. Some sponsors, including Daimler Chrysler, withdrew their advertisements, fearing controversy.
20 years ago, I said that. It was a much bigger deal then. You are here on a very special day. Today we're celebrating the 20th anniversary of the coming out episode of my sitcom.
Despite the criticism, subsequent episodes of the show continued to explore gay themes, and DeGeneres, along with ABC executives, faced ongoing criticism throughout the season. However, the show also garnered support from gay-friendly activists, including DeGeneres' mother, Betty DeGeneres, who made appearances on various talk shows to show her support for her daughter. The show received an Emmy Award for the groundbreaking coming out episode and gained recognition for its significant place in television history. Despite its supportive audience and critical acclaim, Ellen was ultimately canceled in 1998. Even when we rehearsed it, every single time I said, "I'm gay," I would start crying. Every time. You know, when you're gay, you don't say to someone, "I'm gay." Those words never come out of your mouth. You just never say that sentence. To say that sentence out loud in front of a whole bunch of people is scary as and emotional and empowering, which is why most people cry when they tell their parents or tell anybody. Just saying those words, "I'm gay," it takes a long time to say it without emotion. Ellen explained that she may have seemed fearless at the time of her coming out, but this characterization couldn't be further from the truth. She said, "It's a scary thing because society has drilled it into us that we are wrong. It takes an incredible amount of strength to go against that mindset and live authentically. I don't like labels, but if that's the label you're giving me, I am going to own it. I'm not fearless. I didn't do it because I'm fearless. I did it in spite of the fact that I was scared to death, in spite of the fact that I cared deeply what people thought of me, in spite of the fact that I needed to have a career. So, it made me really proud of myself." DeGeneres later transitioned to daytime television with her self-titled talk show, Ellen. The show quickly became popular among daytime viewers, gaining a significant following. Throughout its run, the show has received numerous awards and accolades, including an impressive 64 Daytime Emmy Awards for a daytime talk show.
When we started the show, I couldn't say gay on the show. I was not allowed to say gay. I said it at home a lot. What are we having for our gay breakfast?
DeGeneres expanded her career to the big screen, taking on various film projects. You might not know that she starred in the dark comedy film Mr. Wrong, portraying a woman in pursuit of the ideal partner. She also appeared in the comedy Ed TV, which starred Matthew McConaughey. She also made her mark in the world of animation by lending her voice to the character Dory in the highly successful film Finding Nemo. Dory, a friendly yet forgetful little blue fish, became an endearing and iconic character. The film was a box office hit and further solidified DeGeneres' talent and versatility. In 2004, DeGeneres received 2 Emmy Award nominations for her stand-up comedy special, Ellen DeGeneres, Here and Now, showcasing her comedic prowess and earning recognition for her performance. DeGeneres also became a popular choice to host major awards telecasts due to her unique blend of kindness and humor. She hosted the Grammys in 1996 and 7, the Primetime Emmys in 2001 and 5, and the Academy Awards in 2007 and 14. Her selection as a host for these prestigious events reflected her widespread popularity and ability to engage audiences.
That was great, whale. Good for you.
She has also built an impressive empire in Hollywood, taking on various roles and ventures. In addition to her successful television career, she owns the record label 1111 and launched the lifestyle brand Ed by Ellen, offering a range of products. Moreover, DeGeneres has been known for her activism, particularly in animal rights and gay rights, and she advocated for a vegan lifestyle. With her multifaceted endeavors and dedication to various causes, DeGeneres has become a prominent figure in entertainment and a respected advocate. Many of you might not know that DeGeneres was in a relationship with actress Anne Heche for several years. In 1999, they purchased a home together in Los Angeles. At one point, they publicly expressed their intention to get married. However, their relationship came to an end in August of 2000, and they subsequently broke up. DeGeneres in a long-lost interview: "I thought Anne loved me with all her heart, but now I know the truth. Anne never truly loved me. I see now that I was being used. I guess she wasn't gay. I am unsure now as to what her real motives were. I was naive. I envisioned a beautiful future. We bought 2 homes together, and that indicates commitment, at least on my part. I thought we were going to be together forever. My feelings were sincere. Obviously, there was some sort of agenda that I knew nothing about. My mom figured this out before I did." Despite the legacy Ellen has left behind, fans believe that Ellen's how was cut short because her true face was revealed to her audience, which contradicted with her on-camera persona. End of every Ellen show, she always says, "Be kind to one another." It is a bad image when on TV we see her as being nice, kind, loving, and funny, but behind the scenes she treats everyone horribly. This is horrible. That's it for today. See you at the next one. Goodbye!